Hey everybody, Captain Foley is back. This is not a captain's log. This, remember a little while ago I got all that stuff from Noel. It was Christmas in July is what the video was called. Well, I guess this one could be called Christmas in August. A few friends of mine last night gave me a few things when I went to our monthly model building meeting, and I just wanted to show those off for you guys because I was flabbergasted that I got these things, but I want to share them with you guys and you know, get your thoughts on things. So first off is the 1/850 scale Bandai, sorry, Enterprise NX-01. This is from my good friend Michael Freitas. Now this comes pre-painted, you don't have to do anything with it, and it's got the lights, so it's a very simple build. It's the same as the Bandai 850 scale Enterprise that I got here on my desk, which lights up. And the Bandai stuff's pretty hard to acquire these days, so that was amazing for me to get this. There's also a Enterprise E and a Voyager, which would be cool to get also, but this is neat. So I'm gonna quickly open it up for you guys so you can see. So there you see that you don't need to do any painting. It's all Aztec'd up for you and everything. Here's the instruction booklet. Pretty straightforward build. It's no glue required. They're pretty much snap together kit and with lighting, so it's impressive. The Bandai stuff is really neat. And there you see a couple different designs by Doug Drexler and what they wanted to do instead of this final design. I really like that one and that one. That one looks too much like the Enterprise, but this one's really neat. So, and there's some schematics and whatnot there. So I'm looking forward to building this. I'll do a build video of this, absolutely, so you guys can follow along. I'm just gonna put this out too. Just show you some of the interior. Falling. So we got the lights, the nacelles. These are very nicely detailed, beautiful models, and Bandai needs to get back on it and start building more because these are amazing. These were quite a few years ago that these came out. So thank you, Michael. I did not expect that at all, and I am just blown away by the generosity of all you people out there towards Captain Foley. It's much appreciated, obviously, and always surprising to me. So there's that. That's the first thing on the list. Second thing. So second thing is sort of in the same vein. This is the Art Asylum NX-01. Now I have this one in the other room. It's in my collection already, but this one's in box and it still works. This one's very neat. So again, that was Michael Freitas. Again, thank you very much, sir. Here's another thing Michael Freitas gave me. This was the old Playmates Defiant toy. Playmates did all the ships and stuff back years ago. They had I have them all. I have the TOS Con. Oh, I don't have them all. Sorry, I have the TOS Connie, the Enterprise E, the D with battle damage. But there was also a Bird of Prey, a few other ones that I don't have, and I never had the Defiant. So this is kind of neat. It's huge. So I'm going to actually take this out of the box and take a look at it. Okay. Time lapse. Wow. Wow. Alright, so I got it out of the box. It's interesting. I'm going to have to take a look at the instructions, but it's huge. Look at this thing. USS Defiance. NX 74205. So it's a big beast. That's cool because I don't really have any Defiance. I've got the one from Eagle Moss, which I managed to snag because I didn't have any Defiance. Now this one, it's got a pivoting head, and I don't know why that is. It's also supposed to light up, but the batteries are dead. I hit the first button when I first pulled it out, and it made a sound for like a second, and then it died. So it does still work, just the batteries need to be replaced, so maybe we'll do that before the end of the video. I'll have to see what kind of batteries I have. Guess what I found? Yeah. There's only lights on the front, there's no lights on the back, just this front part, and these light up. But still, very, very cool, and I really like this ship actually. This is going to find a nice home somewhere in my display. Usually the Playmates ones are a little bit off, scale-wise and proportion-wise, but this, it's hard to really tell. I think it's pretty much bang on accurate, so that's awesome. This is going to find a good place in my collection. Thank you very much, Michael. Much appreciated. Also, we have the schematic of it. It's really hard to read, but it's got the main deflector, quantum torpedo launchers, warp coils, impulse engines, shielded exhaust, warp core, cloaking device, transporters, main computer, and bridge listed. So that's neat. That's going to actually stay out of the box right now. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it over here. So, as you all may know, or may not know, if you look behind me, there's something else I'm rather interested in. Transformers. It's not quite as prevalent on my wall. There are like little hints of it here and there, and if you watch Trekyards, I'll just show you here. You do see the odd Transformers thing. There's the Covenant of Primus, loud and proud beside my iPad display. Up there, there's right here, Decepticon and Autobot. So, big Transformers fan. And Michael knew this as well. So we're switching gears from Trek to Transformers now. He managed to get me Shockwave, still in the box. This was one of his childhood toys that he played with a few times. He kept his stuff immaculate. He tried selling this years ago, but didn't get anything for it. It didn't sell, so he kindly gave it to Captain Foley. Now, honestly, I feel very bad for getting all these things. The Defiant, difficult to get, not hard. The Bandai Enterprise light up kit, quite difficult to get without paying an arm and a leg. The other Art Asylum Enterprise, not so hard to get, but I mean this stuff just blew me away. And then this is difficult to get in this condition, at least. I want to take it out and maybe display it. I don't know. I'll have to see. Should I take it out? I'm just going to take a look at it. I know he's had it out and had it transformed and everything, so let me take it out. Doesn't fire. I mean, I assume there's no batteries in it, but that is an awesome thing to behold. I've always wanted a G1 Megatron in complete condition. Never found one. Well, I found one or two, but they've been too expensive at the time. I didn't have any money or whatever. But yeah, Megatron's always been on my hit list. Shockwave was as well. And this is very cool, sir. Thank you. I'm not going to transform him right now, but I am going to put him back in the box. But I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Shockwave. And last but not least, but on a totally unrelated matter, because I've got this prior to Michael giving me all that other stuff, got to the meeting, my friend Keith was there, and he had something for me. He was recently at my house last month to take a look around and chat with me, and he saw my Transformers collection, which is quite extensive, and I'm a huge fan of Optimus Prime. I got 2 shelves of Optimus Prime in the other room, which you've seen on other videos. So he brought me this, the Transformers movie, but it's the CD case that transforms into Optimus Prime, which I can add to my Optimus Prime collection in the other room there. Goes up there, arm out, and arm out. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I can stand him up with my other Optimuses in the back, and it's got the movie in here as well. Of course, I have the movie, but there's 2 discs here. So totally unrelated. Like, I didn't ask for these things. Keith showed up with this, Mike showed up with that. I did not expect any of that. I thank everyone that's been following Captain Foley, myself. I'm talking about myself in the third party now, in third person. But no, I appreciate everything you guys do for me. It's totally, it blows me away every time something like this happens. So I just thank you very much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And Michael, Keith, love you guys. And yeah, I feel like I owe you something. I mean, I'll be taking you out for wings or steak or something, because wow, I'm blown away by all these things. So just to recap, got my Optimus Prime DVD, my wicked cool Defiant. Look at the size of this thing. Samuel, you're gonna be jealous. You like the Defiant, so check this out. And of course we got Shockwave in the box. Perfect display piece. I need more room though. Got to get rid of my kids. They need to move out and go get their own place so that I can reclaim their rooms and make them collectors' rooms and maybe a filming room. I know I got this down here, but you know, always looking to improve. So here's the box for the Defiant. I'm going to leave the Defiant out of the box for right now, but the box is in great condition, so I've got the option of putting it back in there anytime. The Art Asylum Enterprise. Yeah, so it still works. You can hear it. Like I said, I got that one in the other room. I've got a few of the Art Asylum ones. Actually, I was thinking, after I got all this stuff last night and after I got home, I was messing around on YouTube, checking out videos, and I came across a review of the Art Asylum Enterprise D, which I got last year or the year before for my birthday, before the big Captain Foley craze kind of thing. So I'm thinking of maybe doing some reviews on some of those ships at some point. If you guys are interested in that, please comment below. And remember, this is not a captain's log, so don't ask me questions or anything in here necessarily, because I'm not going to answer them in the next captain's log. If you want to ask me a question, put it in the past captain's log I just did, and I'll get to that probably next week sometime. I have a few things I'd want to talk to you guys about soon, so keep that in mind. This is not a captain's log. And finally, really looking forward to building this, the Bandai Enterprise NX-01. So, lots of great stuff, no room. I got so much stuff now, and Noel gave me so much stuff with that Christmas in July thing that I have nowhere to put anything, and I feel bad. I mean, I would like, of course I love getting things, but I need places to display them as well. There's quite a few things still in boxes. I got a lot of Star Wars merchandise and toys that are packed away in bins and boxes, which I don't have room to display anymore because I got my Transformers display out, most of them. There's still bins of Transformers that are unopened as well, but I got most of my Transformers on display. I got my Star Trek stuff on display in the other room, and I just don't have the room to display this stuff. So we need to get rid of the kids and have them move out so that I can reclaim their rooms and redo the basement and make it like a display area. I'm planning on putting like glass shelving along the walls and putting up a big screen and getting a projector and turning it into like an entertainment center display room kind of thing. Maybe a pinball machine. I want to get a Star Trek pinball machine at some point. So lots of plans in my head. I don't know how many of them will ever come to fruition, but you know, you have to have dreams, right? So anyway, guys, thanks you for tuning in. I will talk to you next week in the Captain's Log, and don't forget to check out the last little bit of our Connie special, our 50th episode special, this upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday. 2 more Connies, and hope you enjoyed our extended release yesterday with special guest Doug Drexler on the Surak class from Enterprise, the Vulcan ship. So it kind of dates this video a little bit, but I kind of want to do that. I want to snug it in where it belongs, and so that you guys know that if you want to ask me a question or you have a comment that you want me to read on air, please go to my last Captain's Log to leave that comment, or wait till next week when I actually answer all the previous ones and do new Captain's Log. This is just a yay, look what I got thing to say thank you to Michael and to Keith for making me feel like I make a difference to people in people's lives. So anyways, now I'm rambling, but thanks again, guys, and I will talk to you very soon. This is Captain Foley signing off until next time, Captain's Log or Trekyards, wherever you see me next. Bye.